What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be hyper dipping the wheels on the Model 3 Piano Black. Super stoked to do this. The kit comes with everything you need. You don't even have to take the wheels off the car. So let's get right to it. The kit was $90, comes with pretty much everything you need. 5 cans of hyper dip, which would take care of all 4 wheels. Dip release to get the hyper dip off of the tire. And it comes with some pre-dip spray to clean the rim before. It also comes with bags to cover your brake calipers and a microfiber towel. Go ahead and pop out the center cap, then take the dip release, pour it on a towel, and you're going to go all around the tire wall. Make sure you get all the edges, but you don't want to get any on the rim itself. So you want to spend a lot of time cleaning the rim. Go above and beyond, get all the nooks and crannies. I took a tool to clean the lug nuts. You can find these at the auto parts store, pretty inexpensive. Just make sure, like I said, you get every little piece of dirt off the wheel you can, because you really want it to be super clean. Then you can take a credit card or something small that's plastic and use it to go around the rim in between the tire, so that way there's no pre-dip release there. Now you're going to want to get some painter's tape and tape off anything you don't want to get paint on. So for me it was this center cap here. This is only if you're not taking the wheel off. Then you're going to use the included bags and wrap them around your calipers and the brake discs themselves. Use little tape to secure it in place. Alright, so after thinking about this, I have decided I'm not going to paint the wheel on the car. I'm going to remove the wheel and paint it, mainly because there's a lot of spots on the inside here that are very clearly silvered, and I'm going to want to paint those black as well. The only way to do that is to take the wheel off. Honestly, it's a better move anyway, because then you won't spray your lug nuts or any excess overspray will get on the side. You don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to take the wheel off. We'll paint each one individually. In the end, it's going to look better. It's going to take longer since I only have one jack, but it's the right way to do it. So as usual, you're going to use jack pads, jack up the car, release the lug nuts, and pull the wheel off. Same process on the outside of the wheel. Use the pre-dip spray and make sure you clean everything extremely well. For the inside of the wheel, we're using engine paint Duplicolor. It's a low gloss, and this is going to be perfect for the inside since I'm not too worried about rocks or anything like that. I'm going to keep my wheels black. If you want it to be removable, then you're going to want to use the hyper dip. Just like you're painting anything else, take your time, go slow, let the paint dry in between coats, and make sure you rotate the wheel in different directions to get an even, smooth finish all around. So now this is my second coat. And I'm going to go all the way around, spray all the insides, rotate the wheel, do the same thing. Take your time, go slow, be patient. Now on to the hyper dip. So after shaking the can for a good 5 minutes, you want to do what they call 2 to 3 ghost sprays. And it's a very light spray. You're not trying to change the wheel's color just yet. You just want to give the thicker wet coat something to adhere to. Make sure you let it dry for 20 to 30 minutes in between each ghost coat. So here's the second light coat. Take your time, go slow, let it dry, and then we'll move on to the third. All right, side note, while we were painting the wheels, look what just showed up. The rear diffuser from Maxton Designs. Super simple, super low key. I'm gonna paint it a low satin. All right, let's get back to painting the wheels. Now the third coat. Remember, this isn't like spray paint, so you don't want to do a whole bunch of light coats. Your goal is to just give it a good texture, and then after that, you're going to do a wet coat. So I moved locations to get it out of the sun. Now we're going to do the wet coat. The goal with the wet coat is to spray it on heavy, but not too heavy to where it's dripping. So you can do this at an angle. You can also set the wheel flat. There's many different ways to do it, but you can see it's fast movements in the same spot over and over, just to make sure the paint self-levels and gives you that smooth, glossy piano black finish. You're going to do this 2 to 3 times, and each time let it dry for at least 30 minutes in between. So here it is after 3 coats. You can see it has a nice finish. It's not too glossy, but it's not satin. Really happy with how it came out. All right, we got the wheel back on. So now we're just going to peel this off. Peels right off. All right, let's check out the final product. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Stay tuned for the next video where we put the diffuser on.